What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Jimbo Slice Workshop. Got something awesome for you guys today, as always, because I always bring you guys awesome tools. Once again, we got something cool from Makita, 18-volt LXT lineup. This is their brushless, cordless trim router, laminate trim router, whatever you want to call it. It runs 1/4-inch shank router bits. Model on this is XTR01. Guys, this is a great and awesome tool. Really cool. It's a variable speed router, runs 10,000 to 30,000 RPMs. Okay, it has control similar to their cordless sander and cordless jigsaw, where you push the unlock button. You have two dual LED lights down here, and then you just simply hit the on button there. Now, overall, the mic is right here, so it probably sounds louder than it actually is, but compared to corded brushed models, it's actually a very quiet router. Now, I have a kit here. This here is their high-end kit. It comes with the plunge base. It comes with a T-stainer. It's not a T-lock sustainer, but it will fit T-locks if you put them on top, and you can stack your sustainers on top of there. So overall, this kit is $389 from Acme Tools. You get the fixed base, you get the plunge base, you get the router, you get two 5-amp-hour batteries, a rapid charger. Now inside here, you get a really cool organizer, and you also have the edge guide as well as your wrench and some other goodies there. Now, I think this is the route to go. You can get the bare tool for 129 bucks, and what that gives you, that just gives you the router and the fixed base. You're definitely going to want to get the plunge base on this. Really cool. Now, those of you guys that have the corded Makita model, this will work with the bases for that, so you won't have to splurge and get the kit with the plunge base. So let's talk a little bit about the runtime in this router. It actually runs pretty good. So let's talk about this router here. I ran a lot of the double fluted straight edge. It's a 1/2-inch by 1/2-inch bit here. Full depth, you will lock the router up. It's not going to burn the motor out in there, so you do have the advanced electronics in that with this router itself. So do be careful. Don't try to push it too hard, because it will lock up on you. But if you let the router do the work, it's going to do a phenomenal job of getting the work done. So you can do a truly cordless setup where you have no hoses, no cords. It's nice. I was actually routing part of a large table that I'm building, and the nice thing is I can go totally around with a round over and any cords. Now, one thing I am going to recommend is they do have an available dust attachment port. It does not come with the kit, but you guys, a little public service announcement here, you want it for this tool. I will tell you, there's two things that are dangerous about routers. Number one is sawdust. You guys don't want to be breathing that in. Make sure you have some dust protection on, and if you can hook a hose up to it, get rid of that stuff. You don't want to breathe it in. Number two, I personally think that routers are one of the most dangerous woodworking tools, even more so than table saws. Now, there probably are more table saw injuries just because of the lethality of that tool, but I see so many pictures and so many situations where guys lose the router that they're working on and they gouge out part of their hand, and they never get that again. So be very careful when you are using this tool. They did have a nice setup here. It's a lock and unlock button, as I mentioned before. But the thing is, some of the corded models I have, when you are working with this, there is no easy way to get that power off feature. So if something goes awry where the router's getting away from you, you don't have that safety feature to quick hit that button. Now, either way that you prefer to do the work that you need to get done, nice thing with the fixed base here is once you unlock, it's a pretty simple mechanism. It has a nice laser etched measuring here in both millimeter and inches, so you can lock that in. And there is actually a precision dial where you can dial that into exactly what you need. So in terms of the collet here, it is a nice feature. The collet lock button is right here, so you get to your bits really easily. It's not any awkward position there. So that's that base there. So here's the other base here. Now this one's a little bit trickier to get into. You're going to want to remember that you want your power button away from all of the depth guides, right? No. Towards. I always mess that up. It's a little tricky. That's the only way that that will orientate. So you get that in, lock that down. So this here is your depth lock. So you can actually lock this depth. So once you get to the spot you need, you can lock it in if that's the way you prefer to route. Also, you have your depth guard here, where you can set your adjustments to the depth that you need to route at. And you also have the different stops here that will help aid in your achieved depth. So one thing I do love about the plunge base, it has a nice clear shield here that's going to keep all the debris from blowing back at you. The adjustments are okay. I do wish, like on my larger router, it's more above the motor itself, so you can really fine-tune that depth adjustment. Where here, I kind of find it a little finicky to get in here, and I do kind of have larger hands. So you small hand guys, you should be okay with that. So overall, guys, I love this tool. It's a dream to use. Really highly recommend getting it. At least the bare tool if you're already in the Makita lineup, but you do want to get that plunge base on there. So this thing's a dream to use. I wish I could keep it. Acme Tools did provide us this tool for our demonstration today, so make sure to follow the link below. Click on their link and visit their store. Pick one up today and whatever orientation that you prefer to pick it up. Now, Makita's been rocking out with woodworking tools. They really have one of the best all-around lineups for the woodworker, especially with their new cordless track saw. They also have cordless vacuums, and they're putting Bluetooth in their tool, so that way once you kick in the tool on, the vacuum will automatically kick on. Now this does not have any Bluetooth features on it, so maybe we'll have an updated version down the road. Would be cool to see some sort of a big half-inch plunge router cordless. I like to see that from them in the future. We never know at Makita what they're going to bring out. So that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure to click below. Shoot over to my website, thejimbosliceworkshop.com, where I got write-ups. I got some tool deals on there. It's a pretty cool site. Go check it out. Make sure to subscribe to that with your email. Also subscribe to this video below. Give me a thumbs up. And shoot over to Instagram at Jimbo Slice Workshop, where I got all sorts of cool stuff that don't get posted to YouTube or to my website. It's a little quicker and easier to post some cool little things here and there. So that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching.